Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Play XCom Enemy Unknown. In the last episode, it was my intention to go out and capture a live outsider. I completely ballsed that up, because I accidentally shot the alien. Now for a start I thought that this was my fault because I'd left my assault guy on Overwatch. But after reviewing the video I noticed one thing. It was on my turn, so it couldn't have been Overwatch fire. And then I realised my assault guy's got his close quarters combat specialist ability, which basically means that if an alien moves within 4 squares of him, he takes a shot at it. Now the alien was actually moving away from him, but regardless it moved within 4 squares. This can present a real problem, because the last thing I want to happen now is for me to try and get my assault guy in close enough to the alien move, and he gets shot. The only real way I can get around this, because I can't remove that ability, is to either make sure his gun's out of ammo, or switch him to his pistol, but even then it's possible with the pistol that he could score a critical hit and kill him. So what I'm going to do for the next mission, I'll give the arc thrower to one of the heavies and try and get them in. As it happens, at the end of the last episode, we noticed a landed UFO. And it's a small scout, so it's not going to have much in it in the way of aliens. So, what I'm going to do, for my assault guy, I'm going to take the arc thrower off him and give him a grenade, because hey, why not? And one of my heavies, will go for this guy, because he's a captain and not a major, so, you know, if one of them's going to go in and get killed, it might as well be the lowest ranking person. And we will give him the arc thrower. I know the assault guy is usually the guy you'd get in close, but it's not like run and gun or anything like that is actually useful in this mission, so not with the arc thrower. You can't run and gun with the arc thrower is my point. So hopefully, this time I won't completely balls it up.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Reports.
This is Big Sky. We're in position near the enemy LZ. Strike 1 is ready to move on your orders.
Okay, let's start by turning the camera around, because I don't like it from that angle. I like to head up screen. So, there's the ship there already. It's just a small one, which is what we expected. Don't know what type of aliens we're going to get yet. Hopefully nothing too difficult. Shouldn't be anything that we can't really handle. Not an awful lot around here in the way of cover.
Got something over here.
And before we even start, we've got a cyber disc. So, hopefully, Snipey can see with squad sight, and he can't. That's a pain. That becomes a real pain. He can't see either. He can see a couple of them. But now he can't use his rocket. You can see them. Might as well get you up in the air. I appreciate you won't be able to take a shot with your sniper's rifle, but you will be able to take a shot with your pistol. So we might as well. Hey, 1 damage. At least we hit it. And then we're going to get everybody else that can fire. Right, you can't actually see the cyber disc, so I'm going to put you on Overwatch. And the shift can't see it either. Okay, you can see it. Let's try and flush it if we can.
Come on out of the
Hopefully it'll either move closer to us and give us the ability to... Nope, didn't work on that apparently. That's a shame. I was hoping it would either move it closer to us, in which case I would have had a chance to get a shot off on it. Okay, let's try and suppress it then.
Aye,
Not the best way to... Stupid flipping camera. Not the best way to start a mission, surely, but still. Okay, let's see what they do now. This is going to be a grenade, isn't it? Oh no, taking a shot at the heavy that's suppressing him and missing, which is useful. Right, so... hopefully now, our sniper can actually take him. Which would be really nice. Plasma rifle as well. There we go. First shot fired with our new plasma weapon is a hit and a kill.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Right, well, at least we've got rid of the cyber disc. Hopefully there isn't another, but probably will be. So we're going to start moving people up towards the front of the UFO. As I said, it is only a small one, so there shouldn't be too much in the way of aliens. Well, you certainly served your purpose as a support soldier. So let's put you here, a little bit better cover. Limited to what I can do at the moment. Can't really move my sniper again because he's fired. And nothing really going on there. So, right, sniper, where can you move to? Let's get you kind of over here into the middle of the battlefield. You can't actually do a dash with the rocket pack, with the Archangel armor. It'll only take you as far as the first move. I want you about there. Oh, balls. This is one of the downsides of being high up, is you tend to spot things that you wouldn't have normally spotted. In the appalling position now of the fact that he can't actually take a shot or move or do anything. So, gonna have to try and rely on the other guys here. Which could be problematic. Because if I keep missing him... oh, well, at least we hit with a plasma rifle. And that will bring him over this way out of cover. Oh, dear. Can't have too many of these misses. Not good. Apparently the shiv can't even see him. Which, quite frankly, is ridiculous. The two mutons over there will be problematic. Oh, and a couple of frame drops there. Good, good job with that patch for Axis. Good job. Okay, he has 2 hit points left. And that wasn't the ideal position to go in, was it, really? 59% chance to hit him with you. Let's take that first, actually, because I'd sooner be able to kill him with him.
X-ray neutralized.
Alright, he's gone on to Overwatch, which is good because it means he's not going to fire this turn. And you are firing at my heavy and missing. That's fine by me. Now, Mr. Sniper. Let's get the guy that's over there first. One shot, one kill. And let's get that one. Once again, completely goes to show that having a sniper with double tap and a scope and a plasma rifle and archangel armor is so OP it's untrue. But I like that. Question is that going to be it for aliens? Or are we going to discover more? I hope that's going to be it. Can't really remember how many you get on these smaller ships. Hopefully not all that many. Yeah, let's not take stupid risks. If it takes an extra turn or two to get there, so be it. And of course we do have a couple of other plasma rifles on the field now, as well as the sniper one, but the sniper one by far the most useful. Right. Might as well just overwatch everybody up. Now the good thing here is we shouldn't have a problem with the outsider coming out, because normally they don't pop up unless you actually activate them. You've got the drone hack. Oh, it's with the arc thrower, of course. Okay. Right, let's move you a little further forwards. I just want to be careful because I don't want to put any soldiers in a position where they're going to take a pot shot at the outsider and hit him. Because that would just be disastrous, because that's what happened the last time.
Just as before, we're seeing a gradual progression in the development of the alien subjects. That heavy armor looks to be near impenetrable.
As if the first mutons weren't bad enough. Now they're covering them in armor plating.
Right, this could be problematic because we've triggered the outsider accidentally, but we have triggered the outsider. And we've got elite mutons. This is not good. This is not good at all. I was really hoping not to run into them at this stage in the game. I'm going to have to take the risk here of putting people into Overwatch and run the risk that the outsider's going to stay inside. Hopefully, I can start to take these guys out.
Nice.
Well, that's one less.
Got it covered. On Overwatch.
I'm hoping and praying that the outsider will just stay in cover.
Got it covered.
And that the rest of them will poke their heads out one by one.
Shh. You hear that?
There's some movement in there.
I'm on it.
I'll pop everybody on Overwatch again.
Got my eyes on.
If there was one group of aliens I did not want to be in there with the outsider, it was going to be Muton
On
Elites.
Overwatch.
Give them one more turn to see if they poke their heads out.
Shh. You hear that?
Okay, that's the Muton again.
Negative damage.
Right, now we've got to be careful. Because we've actually opened up the front of the UFO here.
Missed the target.
Whoops. So putting people on Overwatch here could be dangerous. Okay, this is not good. Right, you can only see him, so let's get rid of him. Now, do I try and kill him with you? Get to cover. Right, now he's down to 2 health. So providing you don't miss, which you did, moron.
Missed.
My assault guy can hit him. Which he can't. Well, he could. Well, that was a risk. That was definitely taking a chance. But it paid off. Now, the problem I have now is I don't actually know where the outsider is. And I'm not going to put him on Overwatch. In fact, I'm not going to put anybody on Overwatch because I've got a feeling that that's now the only alien left. And I don't want to accidentally shoot him. What I do need to do is find him.
Reloaded.
So, might as well have everybody else reload, keep themselves busy. You can heal yourself. There we go. And then if I use... Aha! So he's outside now.
Do you hear something?
Let's try and use the Shiv as a scout. It looks like
What was that sound?
he's done a runner. Okay. Back to my Shiv, wherever it is. Outsiders don't usually do a lot of damage. There he is, he's right outside the door. So I know exactly where he is now. Andy was on Overwatch, and he's taken his shot. So, this could and should be it. Because I should be able to get right next to him. Which I can. Right next to him, behind him, he's taking his Overwatch shot. 95% chance to stun.
Sleep tight.
Excellent work.
There we are.
Begin analyzing this new artifact as soon as you return.
Finally.
Operational objectives completed.
Good mission, despite some tough aliens appearing on it.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is true, this object is an antenna. One that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No. At least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
And that's exactly what it's going to be, our top priority. So, another light plasma rifle. Quite a few bits and pieces here as well. UFO power source. So, first thing we will do, pop into research. Current research in the EMP cannon because there was nothing else to do. So we'll change the research project. We'll go for the Muton Elite Autopsy first, just because they're instant now, because we've got the perk from South America.
As if the standard Muton hadn't given us enough trouble, the aliens apparently kept several of these elites in waiting for the later stages of their invasion.
So, plasma weaponry credit earned, so which is a good thing because now we can do our research in a shorter time. I mean, we are still short of the weapon fragments, which is the biggest problem, but we can now research these things a lot quicker, which would be really nice. So, let us do the outside. Well, the outsider shard is still going to take 2 days, because it doesn't technically count as an interrogation, which is a little bit strange. But we will start research on that anyway. Now, just after I finished recording on the video on the last episode, they literally just completed research on the... what was it? The plasma cannon. So we do have plasma cannons now. So I intend to make a few of these, so we can put them on our craft. And let's just have a very quick look in the hangar. So we're still building firestorms here. We've got our firestorm there already in North America. So you can have a plasma cannon. I'm not going to dismiss the Raven until that's armed. And we'll do the one in South America. You can have a plasma cannon. And again, I'm not going to dismiss the Interceptor until that one's armed. And then once we get the other two, we'll move them out here, do exactly the same thing, and then we'll build a couple in the main base and get rid of those. Just a quick look at the situation room. See, once we can do the alien base mission, we will actually reduce the panic globally. I mean, it's not particularly high at the moment anyway. Now we've completely nullified abductions. We literally just get UFOs and terror missions. The only places that are really going to get terror missions possibly is the UK. Probably not an awful lot here that we can sell. There's a few bits and pieces that we've got an abundance of. Not that I really need the cash either, but there we go. 38 weapon fragments, so I'm only 2 weapon fragments short for the next piece of research, so that's not too bad.
I'm receiving you. Return to base for debriefing.
So let's just speed things up a little bit. Probably won't have time to do another mission on this episode, but let's at least get there.
There you are. Tactical. Do we have an eagle over these coordinates?
Recon satellite Delta 2's just coming into line of sight. Now, sir. Coming on screen.
Nothing.
No, That's impossible. I know it's there.
Switch to thermal. Hello. Give me subsurface. Gotcha. Reestablish comms with all available ground.
Think of what we might find once we get inside that facility. Imagine what they might be doing down there.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, we found it. Now how do we get inside?
I thought you'd never ask.
The methods involved in creating these crystals, an organic machine capable of complex communications. We could spend years studying this technology.
Now I've got here skeleton key available for manufacture. I have to build the skeleton key in order to open the alien base. So this is how I get in, essentially. Now, I can't research anything else here at the moment, so I'm just going to go on to the EMP cannon. I don't even really need to do that, to be honest. I've got the plasma cannon. The only real difference between the two is the EMP cannon will take down a UFO without causing any major damage to it. So, plasma cannons can either completely destroy smaller UFOs or do such amazing amounts of damage to the larger ones that there's hardly anything left to recover. So if you want to shoot down a UFO and be able to salvage all of its parts, EMP cannons are the best. But because I can't research anything else at the moment, I'll carry on with that.
I can only imagine what the aliens might be doing in an underground facility.
I've got a hunch as to how we might get into that facility. Just give the word, and I'll begin manufacturing the key immediately.
Now we can build the key pretty much straight off. And there we go. We have the key. Now I have a choice here.
The potential applications for this sort of tech would have been limitless if the aliens had only come in peace.
What I can either do is choose to assault the alien base in its current condition, or I can wait for another mission or two and try and get enough weapon components, weapon fragments to be able to research the plasma weaponry for the rest of my team, which ideally I'd like to do. Now the good thing about doing the alien base is I said it completely reduces the panic world over. The panic's not that high, so it's not that big a deal at the moment. And you can see now we've got the alien base assault option. In fact, wherever it is, there it is. You can actually see it there on the map as well. But we're not going to be doing that right now. So there's another firestorm completed. So these can be transferred out, because this was the whole point of doing them. And then we will build 2 more, which will stay here in our own base. There we go. I was sure I'd clicked it the first time, but there you go. So we've pretty much used up all of our power sources now, but that's fine because they're pretty much all we need them for. And onwards.
Aircraft transfer completed.
Okay, so we have now detected a supply barge. So it's going to be quite a large craft, and it's landed. So we can expect to find lots of aliens. We can expect to find some really tough aliens there, but we will get a load, an absolute shit ton of stuff from doing this mission. So that is definitely going to be one that we do attend. One thing that we will need to do is when we assault the alien base, we will end up with a thing called the hyperwave generator. And I will need to build that here, and we'll get some extra power as well. The hyperwave generator, one of the useful things that does for us, like it used to do in the old game, is it actually tells you what type of aliens are on a specific ship. So when you see a ship, when you see a UFO, either one that's landed or one that you can engage, it will actually tell you what type of aliens are in it. So, on our next mission, we will be assaulting that landed UFO and hopefully recover enough materials to at least be able to research one of the plasma weapons, and then hopefully within the next episode or two we will be able to assault the alien base. So, it went better than it did last time. We didn't accidentally shoot the outsider. We accomplished the mission we set out to do, and it's all going swimmingly well. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.